to start by introducing yourself and 1, 2, 3.
Hi, I'm Laura, and this is Matt, and we're from the United States, although we're full-time nomadic travelers. And I was called to ayahuasca a year ago and had my first experience at Arkana at a different location. And this year I was coming back to Arkana in the Amazon, and Matt joined me.
And my first introduction was in the States at a couple different retreats that I got a little experience with, but then I heard about Arkana and decided to join Laura. She had already signed up several months prior, so luckily I was able to join her.
I had told him before he came that his experiences in the United States, which were amazing and fun, were completely different level than what he would experience coming to Arkana. Some of the main differences are, for me, the reason I chose Arkana is because I really want an environment where I can surrender, where I can trust in the safety and trust in the spiritual, authentic experience. I don't want to go as a tourist. I really want to approach it with integrity and respect, and that's what Arkana has been for me.
What was really amazing for me is the opportunity to come here to Peru and be in the jungle and have an experience of a boat ride through the Amazon River to the actual facility, the greeting that Arkana offered, the amazing facility that it has, but more importantly is the authentic shaman and the experience that they offer, the history that they provide, and the training that they've experienced to be able to provide such a authentic experience. Also, what was really touching for me is, as I went through various sessions, I experienced true love from all of the staff, which I'd never felt anywhere else. I genuinely felt connected with the people, and I knew that they had my back and that everything was good.
My experience with ayahuasca the first time at Arkana was like having a teacher that knows everything about you and has provided a very compassionate lesson plan and knows exactly what you need to work on. It surprised me in so many ways, things that I hadn't even thought I'd be thinking about. When I came here this year, I'm in a different place in my journey. It's a year later, and it was a different lesson plan. And for me, my journey is very focused on becoming more present, more conscious, more aware of what's going on in my mind. And it has been an absolutely spectacular week with breakthroughs that I couldn't have predicted because I didn't know about. It just exceeded my awareness.
Before we left the hotel to come here, Laura said, we're probably going to be different people when we return, and without a doubt we are. The experience that you'll have here is unmatched.
Care to talk about Sapo?
Oh, Sapo, sure. You want to go?
Okay. So while we were here, we did Sapo 2 times, and I had done Sapo other times before, but this experience was completely next level. The highlight of my Sapo experience was when I was able to surrender and quiet my mind to a point I've never had it go silent and experience true conscious presence for the millisecond. I don't know if I could have taken it more. It was the most extraordinary moment of my life that told me everything I need to know, and the work starts here.
In my experience, I did Sapo twice as well, and Jose was administering, and he says, here's a big serving for a big boy. It usually takes a bit for me to feel things, and when he administered and I went under the medicine, I had just an amazing transformation of body and spirit as I surrendered and let go of all of the things that I've been holding on to in my life that I wouldn't have been able to do without medicine. Intellectually, I knew I had to let go of things, but it was this that catapulted and allowed me to actually experience in real time what it feels like to let go, to truly surrender. And to me, that was probably the most significant event that happened in this whole experience, was to learn what it means to surrender and to accept what the medicine has to offer.
Want to say some last few words for someone who's considering psychedelics, plant medicine?
So for someone who would be considering plant medicine, it is a calling, and if it doesn't call you, maybe it's not your time. But if it does call you, as it did for me, trust and know you've been called for a reason. I really think that it is one of my blessings in life that this is available for my journey, and I'm so grateful for the people here who facilitate, provide their loving care, and make this possible.
So if anyone's a skeptic, you're looking at one of the biggest skeptics. When I first came, I was actually angry that I was here. Like, I don't need this stuff. Why do I need some plant? Come on. And as I went through the process, the first session was about letting go of my anger. The second was acceptance. The third was embrace. And then the fourth was to let go. And so you're looking at a guy who went from absolute skeptic to absolute believer within 1 week.